How's it going, bros? My name is the Russian Fazbear, and welcome to a video of this Casablanca Lady Delta in Ferrari Red. So this is another one of Casablanca's oddball finishes of the 80s and 90s. And it's not the most rare of them all. It's definitely rare, but there are other finishes that are certainly more rare than this. But with that said, it is probably one of the most desirable of the oddball finishes. There's the pull chain pendant. Fan was made March of 1993. And the fan came complete. It is on the antique brass LCA, which is par for the course for this particular testing spot. But I do have the downrod, which is right here. It's just the basic Casablanca downrod, except it's red. I also have the hang true, right here. And the hatch. Anyway, so now we'll ignite power, starting with low. So a little story time to accompany this fan. It was Leap Day 2020, a few months back, and I was combing habitat restores in my area trying to find something good to buy. And I was not having any luck that day. I went to, I think, 3 or 4 different restores in the span of maybe 3-4 hours, or no, probably more like 2 to 3 hours, and I was not finding anything worth buying. So eventually I go home defeated. I flop onto bed and sulk in my own bad luck for a while, until the tides turn. I go on the computer, and around 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, I end up browsing Facebook Marketplace. And that's when I meet eyes with this handsome devil. So, of course, as soon as I see this fan, my jaw drops, my heart almost punches my rib cage, and I immediately smash the mouse down on the contact seller button. And I go to bed, as it was, almost midnight at that point. And lo and behold, when I wake up the next morning, the seller had messaged me back saying, yes it is, when do you want to come get it? And the rest is history. Now we'll take it up to medium. So after a day of finding nothing worth it in any of my nearby habitat restores, I ended up lucking out on Marketplace the same night. Which I guess, there's always a balance of good and bad luck in the world. But yeah, it's just a little background of how I got this fan and what was going on with me that day, I guess. The fan itself came with a giant craft-made race car light kit, which I took off because it just kind of looked gaudy and huge on there. And not to mention, I think it would hang low enough where I might hit my head on it. The fan also came with a different set of Ferrari Red Lady Delta blades. However, they had some chips and cracks in the paint. Not enough where the paint was chipping away, but there were those line cracks along there that happen quite a lot with Casablanca blades. And as a result of that, when the fan ran on medium and high, it made this tapping, clicking type noise that annoyed the ever-loving hell out of me, so I switched them out for another set of Ferrari Red Lady Delta blades that I got from a lighting showroom haul last summer. And now it runs a lot quieter. There is a tiny bit of dry bearing noise and a little bit of a motor hum, but it's not really that bad. Most Lady Deltas I've seen do seem to have a motor hum. I don't know if it's just me or if it's common with these types of fans. Now we'll take it up to high. And yeah, the thing moves really fast, as is the norm with Lady Deltas. And it's also blowing tons of air. Yeah, the Lady Deltas are really powerful. They're small, but they're no joke. Unlike 42-inch originals, hee hee hee. Out of focus. Apologies. Turn it off. And there you go. This is a 42-inch Casablanca Lady Delta in Ferrari Red. Hope you enjoyed the video. Brofist.